The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Guys, please confirm audio video. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Let's proceed and thank you for the wait. First of all, let me tell you that we are going to see the recap where we have seen how profile works, how to design profile, and some interview questions that you may face related to profile. Also, we have seen modify all data. Similarly, there is a question. We have seen view all data. Similarly, there is a question modify all and modify all data. So practically, we are going to see this. For that purpose, let me log into Salesforce and practically show you how this is going to work. For that purpose, let me tell you one important thing. Here, let's go to user. In the user, go to again users. And then after that, click on the profile of Tom. And then edit. Now guys, you know what is the meaning of this object? No confusion. What is the meaning of modify all of that object? No confusion. If I select here this, it's for single object. This single object. But now if I do modify all data, see, it is actually giving full access for everything. You can see every object full access. Look at this. Every object full access. Read, edit, delete for every object full access. So modify all single object, modify all data, all the objects. So the person from the department will get what kind of access by modify all or data, read, edit, delete, and transfer. These are the access we get either for one object or all the object depending on what you are selecting. Now what is the meaning of transfer? Okay, transfer is the right by which a person gets or a person can change the owner of a record. For example, let's say if I have transfer rights, then let's say form number 2, here you can see owner is this. So imagine I have transfer rights, so I can just click on this man, like you can see small shadow, and I can select any other user. And I can select and change the owner. So this is possible by using the concept transfer. Next. But remember, in the real-time project, we don't give modify all data to any normal person. It's very powerful and it's risky also. Without written permission from your manager, don't give that right to anyone. Next question is a Dell interview question. In one Salesforce org, how many departments, how many profiles we can create? Please note more than 1,500. More than 1,500. And even for a big to big company, 100, 200, 300 departments are enough. 1,500 department in a company is a very rare to rare thing. So this is sufficient. Now, after all this kind of information, let me ask you, tell me some drawbacks of profile. At least one you try, remaining I will tell you. What kind of drawbacks you have seen in your project while working on profile? Okay, fine, good try. Now let me tell you, there are three problems which you can say. One is one user, one profile. This is the limit, right? You have seen this. One user, max to max, one profile. Second limitation. If you remember in the profile, if you do some kind of changes, then any changes, it is going to impact entire department. If I want to do impact for specific people out of this department, let's say in this department we have 10 people. Out of that, I want to make some changes only for 8 people, not for remaining 2 people. No, not possible. In profile, there is no such solution. And please note one more thing, that one more thing that profile license and user license must match. No flexibility. No flexibility. That is a problem. Suppose I don't want to match the license. I want to add people from different license. No, not possible. Not possible. So all these problems will be solved by the next feature in Salesforce that you are going to see, permission set, which is the next security feature. But before that, let's have a meeting with our client. If you remember, we are talking about the client Tesla Motors. For learning these scenarios, and imagine we got a call from them. Okay, now imagine they are saying that, guys, we have some problem and we want a solution on that. What is that? Okay, see, in our company, one department. So, in our company, HR department, in that we have only one person as of now, and let's say that person we have is Tom. Second department we have finance department, where we have Ajay and Vijay. So, or I will say like this, this is Vijay and this is Tom. Okay, now the current situation is there is too much workload in HR department. Plus, we have only one employee. We are searching for more employees, but we are not getting the quality people. Meanwhile, we came to know that Tom, even though he is right now in finance department, during his education, he did actually MBA in HR. So he has knowledge about HR works and all. and also he's a reliable person. We have seen his work quality. So we approached him and we said that right now you're working on a finance department. If we double your salary, can you work on HR department also? Both. You need to take care. How you're going to handle, that's your call. Extra hours, extra stretching of working hours, that's your call. Tom said, if you're doing my salary double, I'm ready. Management said, okay, from next day, start the work. Now, the current situation of this department is for this department, they have access to only one object, that is HR object. That's it. And this department has access to only one object, that is finance object. That's it. Okay, so next day Tom came in the office, he logged into Salesforce, worked on the finance object, whatever work is there, and that's it. Then he tried to log into HR object, but he had no access. He found no access. He contacted management, and management contacted Salesforce people like admin developer. And they said, please solve the issue, help them. Salesforce people checked everything and they said, sir, the problem is Tom is not having access to HR department, so shall I give the access? So management said, give. In his profile, give the access. So now in the Tom's profile, HR department access also available. Now the next day, immediately, the management called Salesforce people and said a big blunder happened. Now, as you are given the access for Tom's department to see HR data, even Ajay is able to see HR data. Ajay is talking about who has whose salary, which person got how much promotion last year. He has all the data. We don't want that. So why you have done that? We said, sir, we have not done anything separately. As per the rule of Salesforce, if you do anything in profile, it's going to make impact on everyone, all the people. This is the property of profile. That's why it happened. And it's going to impact everyone. Manager said, that's strange. Do one thing, immediately remove that excess. Ajay is misusing the information. Okay, sir, no problem, your wish. This excess is removed. Next, after that. Now again, Tom is complaining, I can't see HR data, how can I work? Next day again, management came to Salesforce people, they said, do one thing, add Tom into HR department as well. Salesforce people said yes. Next day, Tom came to office. He is able to work on HR data, but now he is making complaint. I can't see finance data. Management is angry. They called you and they said, what's going on? Now, why it's not working? Please note, in this case, we said, sir, as per the rule of Salesforce, one person can be part of only one profile. You shifted Tom, or you said, allow Tom to be part of this also. As per that, Salesforce will remove the access of Tom from this department. Now tell me what we can do, sir. Because of the rule and regulation of Salesforce, Tom lost the access. Management said, okay, understood. Can you do one thing? Can you allow Tom, because he wants to work on finance data, can you allow Tom to work on finance data in his profile? Sir, I can do that. But again, don't say why Vijay is able to see finance data. Do you want that? Management said, no, we don't want Vijay to see financial data of the company. Okay, let it be. And this way, the management is stuck and they are not able to understand what to do because it's the classic deadlock situation. Now, Please note that here, let me tell you what is the solution. How we can solve this. Pay attention. First of all, all this after all these efforts and all, management finally said that guys, I think it's not working. So please tell me what is the solution. Now, in this case, we are saying, or Salesforce was saying, sir, till this moment, you were giving all the suggestions from your side. First time you're asking us what to do. And that's why now let me tell you what is the ideal solution. Sir, first and foremost thing, as per the rule of Salesforce, you should never touch profile, never do changes like this for this kind of small things. This person wants success, change the profile. That person wants success, change the profile. No, sir, profile is not designed for that. If you want same changes for each and every person in the company or for a department, then you think about profile. One person asking access, second person asking access, you are touching profile. No, that is not a good scenario. Point number one. Then what to do? Okay, so for this kind of scenarios, guys, we have a concept called as permission set. So tell your client, sir, we should use permission set. Don't touch profile, please. Okay, the permission set done. What is permission set? Sir, permission set is similar to profile and which provides before we complete. Management said, wait. Similar to profile, you said, but we are already suffering with profile. So don't you think we are doing mistake here? Sir, please note, I said similar. I did not say exact carbon copy. It is similar and it is one step ahead than profile. Management said, okay, good, please continue. Yeah, so sir, we will use permission set. And sir, in the permission set, we will mention anyone who is going to be part of this permission set will enjoy the HR data access. And in that permission set, we are going to connect Tom. Management said, wait. Last time we did some kind of this connection, but even Ajay got the access. Now, don't you think that's going to be the problem again? Sir, that's the beauty of permission set. In the profile, if you do any changes, that's going to impact single person. But if you do any changes in the permission set, or means you want to give the permission set access to single person, two people in the department, then it's possible. In the profile, if you do anything, it's going to impact everyone. Here, only single person also possible, two people also possible. This is the beauty of permission set, and this way, customer's problem is solved. So now I'm going to show you the power of permission set. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create data from Shaker, and we are trying to access from Tom. In that, OWD, door closed. I'm going to close the door. Profile, I'm going to close the door. And by permission set, I'm going to give the power to Tom so that he can see data of Shaker. Okay. So let's see how we can achieve this. First of all, let me close all the doors. So let me go to setup and see what is OWD. And here, let me see sharing setting. So it's getting open, just a minute. And then after that, here open dice. Private, no tension. Now let's go to profile. So the shortcut is by going to user and from the user list, click on the right last column profile. And then edit. And then Instead of scrolling, let me search dice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Which option should I remove? Which option should I remove so that they will not get unwanted access? Tell me. Which option should I remove? Yes, very good. Last option. Correct answer. So that he will not get any unwanted access. So that's it, guys. Now there is no way for anyone like Tom to see it of Shaker. That's it. Okay? Fine. Now let's proceed. Now how to go for permission set power. Please note, just below profile, just above profile, you have permission set. So click on the permission set and you can start working on permission set. Please note that as soon as I click on permission set, you can see some permission sets. Leave it. We are going to create new one. Click on new. Give the name for the permission. Give name for the permission set. So let's say permission set for Tom. Session activation required is a new feature in Salesforce, not related to our journey or not required right now for you, but for your knowledge, let me tell you. Whenever you want, a user should log into Salesforce using some token system in your project. In your project. Example, when the token expires, the user must re-authenticate and re-verify. Then use this. It needs coding also. Anyways, neither you are in the coding phase, nor you need this now. Just keep in your knowledge bank. Nor you need this. Next, so leave it. Yeah, now license. Select the license, same rule like profile. Let's say, where is Salesforce? Yeah, done. But wait, there is a beauty, one plus point we have here of permission set. If I select none, then Salesforce will allow people with different licenses. Please note. So it will not check whether you are a licensed person with you're a person with profile license, platform license or normal Salesforce license. No, no, it's not going to worry about all these things. It's not going to check all these things. That is the advantage here. It's not going to check. And this way, if I create the permission set like this, then I can add anyone. Anyone means from different licenses also. I can add the people. There is no problem. There is no problem. Okay. So please note this information. And this way we use. So let me tell you in the real-time project. We do this only. In the real-time project, we do this only. Okay. So we mostly select this option. None. Because you are getting flexibility. Save. Permissions. It is ready. Please note, now the next step is giving some settings and all. But wait, is it something new? No, it's similar like profile. It's almost similar like profile. Please note. Please note. Here, the advantage for you is same like profile setting we have. For example, application level setting, you can work on this. Or you want some kind of object level setting, you can work on this. Things are almost similar to profile. Only the design here and there, you will see some minor differences in the design, nothing special. Next, guys, one more thing. One more thing here is that in some projects, after joining your company in future, you will also see that in some companies, the design or the page of profile is like this. So please note, we can also make page of profile like this in Salesforce. This is possible. We can do like this. Okay. So this is one way of creating the profile page, and second way is this, which you already know. Second, you already know. This one. Okay. So it will be decided by your manager. You don't worry. Your manager is going to decide all this thing. Next. Okay, now let's go back to the permission set. Yeah. So now what I need to do, I need to work on access. Okay, so object access, yeah, go to this object setting. Go to object setting. Now, after this, what we need to do is we need to work on the scenario for which object. Search your object guys, and let's search on dice. And now here, click on this, and after that, you click on edit. It's the same like profile. Tab available, visible, object permission, read, edit, create, field permission, all these kind of things. Anyways, right now we need only the facility by which Tom can see everyone's data, even Shekhar's data. So view all records. But if you see, as soon as I said view all record, even read option is automatically selected. Because Salesforce says that if you are having or if you are willing to see others' data, then you should definitely have access to your data. That's why I'm selecting. It's a common sense. If you're not having access to your data, then how you can see data of others. So here you can see the same rule, the same policy applies, which you might have seen. Let's say in the society, let's say someone is saying that lady is not able to handle her own kids and she is giving guidance to our kids. That manager is not able to generate the proper cell in his department. Why is giving the suggestions to our department, right? Something like that. The same logic here. If you can't see your own record, then how you can see others' record? So that's why Salesforce is selecting by default. That's it. Click on save and done. And now after this, we need to go to the manage assignment. You can see the button manage assignment. So this is the button we need to select, and this button actually will help you by which you can access or decide which person should be having the access, which user should be having the access. Here, click on add assignment. In that, here you can select the list. That is, let's say, active users or recently viewed users. Okay, recently viewed is best. In that, let's say I'm selecting Tom to add in this permission set. Click on next. Now, this permission set extra facility that you are giving should be for what duration? No expiration date or any specific date. Okay, I'm selecting specific date. In the past, remember, there was no expiration date. There was no expiration date. But we have now such kind of facility. So you can select the expiration date also. Next, let's say one day. If you select one day, you can see it's saying tomorrow on 9 January 2026, that access will be removed. That access will be removed. Fine. Click on assign. That's it, done. It is successfully done. Now let me log into Tom to see whether it's really working. Go to user. By the way, remember, while you're working on Salesforce project, here there is small bug. If you click on done, you can see again it will bring on the same page. Okay, it should go to the past, but anyways, it will go to the same page. And now we are going to go to the user, log into Tom, and see whether it's happening or not. And after that, click on lock dice, and after that, click on recently viewed or click on all. Yes, Tom can see data. Not only he can see data, but he can like record list he can open. And plus, if you're trying to edit, now problem will happen. Ajay, let's say V, save. Wait, Excel is given. Now let me see how that happened. Log out of Tom. Oh, wait. Have you observed why that happened? Let us see who will identify how that happened. Record number 2, how unexpectedly he was able to modify the record. Let me show you. Look at this. We are expecting only to view all, not modify. How it was happening? Yeah, correct answer. If you remember, to teach you the example of transfer, I made Tom as owner, and after that we forgot to make the owner back to Shekhar. That's why I was able to do this. Anyways, delete this record. We don't want this. It's an exception case. Yeah, now let's focus on record number 1. So Tom has a view all facility. He can see the data. And let's say, for example, you can see error is coming as expected. Okay, only view facility. That's it. So this is the power of permission set by which we can actually give facility to only one person, two people in the department. Flexibility is amazing. By the way, there is a new feature in permission set. Let me tell you something about that. So suppose you're going to click on this permission set for Tom, then Salesforce give a new facility view summary. If you click on that view summary, it will tell you this permission set is used, where this permission set is used. Related permission set group, user permission, object permission, all this information, let's say user permission or object permission, what kind of object permission it has given. Like this, you can see some extra information about the usage of this permission set, where it is used. New feature. And now, after this, let me tell you one interview question which came in the past. What is permission set? So, the simplest answer for this is not simplest single line definition. Permission sets are extension to the profile. That's it. Whatever limitations we have in profile, we are extending by permission set. That's it. And the name itself shows that we are giving something extra which is not available in per profile. So we are giving extra permissions. Okay. So this is focusing on giving extra permissions. Now a question may come in your mind. So Shekhar, we can give extra permissions by this. Can we also remove the permission? Can we also remove the permissions? No. You can't remove the permissions. Means you see, listen carefully. The name permission set. It is telling this is useful to give extra permission. It is not for taking already present permission. Please note. You cannot take already present permission. Okay, please note this one. For example, there is a person Ajay. He is having view all facility by profile. Fine, by permission set you can give modify all, no problem. But let's say I don't want to give anything extra, but I want to remove the already present facility by permission set. No, no, not possible. You cannot do that. Permission set is never designed for removing the already present facility. Now, this is Amazon's interview question. How in the Salesforce project permission set can give facilities? You tell me at least two benefits and I will tell you all the remaining things. You tell me at least two benefits. Please proceed. Good try. So now let me tell you the answer of this question. So please note, first of all, you can say point number one that we can give in the profile we have problem one person one profile. This is the problem we have. But if you want to give access to that person to various departments, then it is not possible. Then it is not possible. Okay, please note this one. And here in permission set, there is no problem. For one person, I can give so many permission sets. So, for example, this Ajay is present in, let's say, finance department. I can use permission set. I can give him additional access of marketing department, HR department, sales department. I can do that. I can give some extra access by using permission set, which is not possible in profile. Please note this point. Next is second point. In the profile, license must be matching. Permission set not required. Not required. Permission set not required. Next. Profile is used, third point, okay. Profile is used to give same facility for all the people in the department. But permission set is useful for not giving same facility but different facility to different person. This is the ideal use case of permission set. It is not designed for giving same facility for everyone. It's designed for giving different facilities for different people. Next question, in terms of fourth difference in terms of limit. So one org, please note almost 1500 plus permission profiles, okay, and one org, please note 1000 permissions set. In one Salesforce org, profile 1500 plus permission set 1000. And please note that here one user, one profile, here one user, many profiles. How many complete permission set? How many complete 1000 permission sets I can give to that single user. Just look at the amazing benefits. To the single user, you can do this. To the single user, you can do this. Okay, so it's really beneficial. Next, after that, next point. So by using this 1000 permission set for one user, just imagine what kind of flexibility you can bring in the project. Complete all 1000 you can give to single person. Next. By the way, remember one word, business, in your Salesforce project. Business wants this, business is asking for this, business is looking for this. This kind of word you will see very commonly in the Salesforce projects, because whenever client is going to tell you any kind of requirement, they are going to use the word business. Okay, business wants this, business is asking for this, and so on and so on. So business means the users, the main users who is paying for your project. Let's say, for example, you got a job in Facebook. So Facebook CEO, Facebook CTO, they are business users for you, business users. Next. So now for business users, what we do in the Salesforce project, one thing I'll tell you. So here, go to the business users. This option generally we don't give to the business users. We feel that why this facility should be given to them. It is of no use for them. It is of no use. So we hide this facility from the business users. Okay, remember this. So you can also do that. How? Imagine Tom is a business user. Now see. Why Tom should see the details like object settings, user settings, and etc. etc. Go to the Tom's profile and see what we can do. Then click on edit, and then just search setup, this one, view setup and configuration, remove this and save. Okay, now do one thing. Now you go to Tom and see what's going to happen. Now Tom should not have access. Log into Tom. You can see now there is no option, setup option. This is something we do in the real-time project. Next. Next point, which is going to be one more. See, the way this was useful for in your job, there is one more facility which can be helpful in your job. Now, what is that? Let me tell you. So sometimes in your Salesforce projects, what you will see is you are making some changes in the project. You are making some changes in the lightning, but it's not working. It is not giving the output. You are creating the fields, it's not visible. You are deleting the fields, it's not visible. Like this will happen. Okay, this will happen in your job. So how to solve the problem? For that purpose, go to session settings in the left hand side. You are doing some changes in the lightning and it's not working. How to solve the problem? Look at this. In that page, go to this and here select this option. You can see. Now this option must be unchecked. This option must be unchecked. You should uncheck this option. Then only it's going to work. Then only it is going to work. Please note this. Next. One more problem you may face in your job. A user may complain and say, I'm not able to work on lightning experience. I can see only classic experience. Imagine Tom is the person who complained and say, I can see only classic. No problem. Go to Tom's profile. I'll tell you how to solve this issue. I'll tell you how to solve this issue. First of all, what you can do is let me show you here. Edit Tom. Edit Tom. And after that, you show you. So just here. Please check if you can see my screen. I think it's stuck. Okay. So I was telling you that you can actually just come here and just type lightning experience this one. So Tom must be having this facility and then only it is possible for Tom to achieve this. Okay, then only he can achieve this. Please note. So this is also one facility which you can use. Next. Okay, after doing this also you will find sometimes your customer is raising the concern and your customer is saying still we are not able to see. Still we are not able to see. Now what is solution? Please note. Then ask your customer which browser you are using. Because for some versions of Microsoft browser, Lightning experience is not supported. So please note, all these things are going to be helpful in your job, in your office. Remember, all these things are going to be helpful in your job. Use Chrome, Safari, Firefox, all these kind of things you can use. Okay, now let me tell you one interesting thing. After doing this also, after doing all these efforts also, again, after that again, you may see, after that again, you may see your customer is saying that still it is not working. Still it is not working. Yeah, now let me tell you one more situation. Either your customer is using mobile device or tablet. So in both the scenario, lighting experience not going to work in both the situations. So tell your client, sir, in this situation, lighting experience is not going to work. That's it. Okay. So remember all these things. These all the things are going to help you in your office to solve the problems of customer. Next. Now, guys, one more thing I'm going to tell you, which is going to be useful for your job. Before that, once confirm audio video, because see, I can see there is audio issue. Please confirm. Now, please confirm now. Now, okay, now I can find. Okay, so please note these are the situations where you need to inform your customer that in all these kind of situations they cannot use, and all this information will help you in your job. So remember, because this program is not just to help you with the course or teach you some kind of course, this is something related to your job, so that you can actually become a capable person and suitable person in the job market. Next. Now, after all this information, in the next session, we are going to see what actually is a comparative benefit and power of profile permission set and all these things we are going to see in the next session. So let's meet in the next session.